Tim, did you ever beat The Last Guardian? No.
Sorry, I was grabbing mac and cheese.
I don't know how to make it not a Reddit link.
I was like, did I go away?
I have not played it actually at all.
Oh, okay.
I do have it though.
I was gonna say, if you wanted to stream that on Twitch, I would definitely watch you play it.
Yeah, I'm more than interested in it. Definitely. I started a new playthrough of Shadow to do a bunch of the time trial stuff.
Oh, to get the remaining shiny bits?
It's some of them, like, I think I've completed 12 of them, which is pretty good out of 16.
Yeah.
But I basically went through all of them one by one, and if I couldn't beat one, I just moved on to the next one. So the 4 I have left are like way harder than the other ones.
Yeah.
For some reason, the third Colossus is by far the hardest. It's like dumb.
Oh, really?
They just don't give you enough time for it.
That's really dumb. Well, especially because you have to spend half of it waiting for him to hit the metal plate with the sword.
Well, it's pretty streamlined to get him to do that. But especially when you've done it like 6 times, failing.
Yeah.
But in hard mode, he has a third sigil that you have to get.
Oh.
In like a really hard to reach location, and
Yeah.
you have very limited stamina because you don't have like your max stamina bar.
Yeah, oh, okay. So they like kind of limit you in that way.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Where's his third sigil?
Um,
Because it's first is the top of his head, and then the second is his stomach, right?
yeah, the third one is on his left shoulder.
And shoulder. How the fuck do you get there? You just climb?
You just have to climb down to it, but the problem is you have to basically get there using no stamina. So you have to like drop to it. So you have
okay.
so you have enough stamina to remain there and do all your stabbing in one
I
go.
see.
Because if you don't get it in one go, you just don't. You just have to start over.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's really, really hard. But yeah, like the 12 that I did do were pretty simple. The frickin' water buffalo guy, I did get him in one, but I checked afterwards and I was like 5 seconds away from failing.
Oh, really?
It was like they give you like 12 minutes for that one because it's really hard to like maneuver him around and everything, and I had like 11:56 or something like that.
Oh shit.
So you should check the smithy because you probably got some breath.
Oh yeah. Let me look. But yeah, if you were gonna play that, I would be down to watch you stream it.
Yeah, why not?
Tim,
Because
what was
watching you play Shadow of the Colossus again was a lot of fun.
Is that what you sent me the link to when I was unavailable to tune in?
Yeah. It was mostly just me eating lizards and fruit.
Yeah, it's just what lizard, fruit, and something else simulator. Horse simulator.
Horse, fruit, and lizard simulator.
It's so funny. I'm sorry, Tim, what did you tell me to do?
Check the smithy.
Oh yeah, for ramp up weapons.
No. Oh, sorry. I didn't tell you what to do there. Look in your sword and shield. I'm sorry, your longsword. Sorry, okay. I just hit my cheek and I'm like reeling.
Oh, I hate that. I'm so sorry. That sucks.
It's like, you know when you bite your cheek and then the next day it's swollen enough that you bite it like 3 more times?
Yeah, and you just keep fighting it.
Yeah. I'm in that zone right
Good
now.
Ben Folds song.
Oh, God, that's the fucking worst.
Is there a Ben Folds song about that?
It's called Keep Fighting It.
Oh.
Sorry, so check your long swords,
Mm.
see if you can do anything Rathian-wise.
Okay. And it'll say, like, Rathian Blade or something?
It should say Rathian Tree. You might not have unlocked it, though, unless we actually fight a Rathian, I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, I do see the Rathian tree. Okay, so Wyvern Blade Verde 1.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I just need a bunch of Rathian shit.
Yeah, let me see here. So, yeah, you need scale, webbing, and spike. Did you get anything from the rampage we just did?
Let me see. Rathian tree.
It's fucked up that I still smile and giggle at the I pride myself as a man of faith.
It's just so good. I have 1 Rathian scale, and that is it.
Wow. Okay.
So I need 4 Rathian scales, 3 Rathian webbings, and 2 Rathian spikes to craft the first sword.
Okay.
Works the first sword.
Well, let's fight some Rathian.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Here's a comment that says, Reds are getting hot, Padres are getting nervous. And a Padres fan replied and said, oh God, we're the men of faith.
Yeah, the Padres are crashing hard, and it's kind of funny to see it.
Good.
Because they talked so much shit at the beginning of the season.
If I ever see the name Fernando Tatis Jr. again, I'm going to cry. It just needs to stop. Shut up.
I mean, baseball's just trying to market him as like their guy, and I mean he's a really good player. I'll give it to him, but it's just kind of annoying when you're like Fernando Tatis hit a single today, and you're like, oh.
It's
cool.
like I don't know if I ever sent you my like favorite and least favorite like baseball flashback that happens in MLB TV during commercials. That's just like, so-and-so loses no-hit bid in 9th inning. It gets complete game shutout. It's like, cool, a guy almost did something. What a fucking flashback.
Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about, too.
It's like,
Kenta Maeda.
Yeah. No, there's also that one. Kenta Maeda loses no bid in 9th. Twins win on wild walk-off, but then there's another one that isn't even that notable. It's just a guy
really?
loses bid in 9th, gets a win.
Finished his game.
What is a bid?
That's
It's just like no-hit bid is what they call it when they're currently working on it.
Oh, okay.
Which, cool thing from yesterday, or 2 days ago, I guess, the guy for the Diamondbacks threw a no-hitter in his first career MLB start.
yeah, that's wild.
It's really cool. And surprisingly, that was the first no-hitter thrown by a Diamondbacks player at their home ballpark. And also, Cousin Michael and Aunt Peggy and Uncle Ricky were at that game.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they were. Michael took them to the Diamondbacks game, and they fucking saw a no-hitter. It was really cool.
Recently?
Yeah, this
Like
happened
2
like
days
3
ago.
days ago.
Huh, I didn't know they were there.
Mm-hmm.
Getting away again. Sorry, I'm making a Magnamalo weapon.
Oh, and I've sent it to you on Facebook because I took a picture of it with my phone the last time it happened. Patrick Sandoval loses no-hitter with 1 out in the ninth. Earns the win.
Yeah, what the fuck? That was recent, too.
Yep.
I remember watching that and being like, okay.
Yeah. Guy almost does something but
That's the
doesn't.
thing. Yeah. I just wish they showed stuff from like the early 2000s. All it is like stuff from this or last season,
Yeah.
and then stuff from like 1980.
Or Derek Jeter, and that's
Or
it.
Derek Jeter.
It's like, oh. Sometimes they showed the last out of Randy Johnson's perfect game.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
But
Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality, except the Orioles definitely let him do that on purpose.
I also
Oh, get a bunch of hits.
Well, his final game at Yankee Stadium, he had a walk-off hit, but like the Orioles were already like they had already locked up a playoff spot. The Yankees weren't going to make the playoffs, so like you can tell the Orioles pitcher just threw a fucking meatball up there for Derek Jeter to hit.
Respect, but it's spelled with a 2.
Oh,
That, like,
fucking dumb.
How was last year? Didn't he like essentially like have a victory lap around all the stadiums, and everyone like gave him gifts?
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
gave him a ceremonial blowjob, essentially.
Yeah, that's very strange to me.
For a
And then Paul
long-lasting,
Konerko-
just gonna say, for a long-lasting and good, admittedly good baseball player, but oh my god.
Yeah.
You know, those things where like I understand if like there's a certain amount of respect on like a legendary player as they come through like your stadium for the last time, and like I understand that, but like I don't understand giving them a gift. It's just like he's your enemy.
Yeah.
Especially when it's not even like, it's not like he's a top 10 player of all time or anywhere close. Like,
He's just like
he's
He was
just
like
good.
fine for a very long
Yeah,
time.
he's just good for a long time.
Exactly. I mean, to be fair though, like he was very good in the playoffs, so he has to get some street cred on that.
Even then, he's not the one nicknamed Mr. October.
No, but he also has the most postseason hits of any player ever, which helps because he was in the postseason like every year for fucking
Yeah,
12 years.
Yeah. I wonder if playing for the Yankees for 30 fucking years will help with that. Again, good player.
An under average or a below average defender, despite what most people say.
One Uribe's catch of the World Series is so much more impressive.
I know. But he didn't bust his face on a chair.
He didn't fall over 10 feet after making the catch.
Right.
So, you know, like,
I'm going to stand by that the 2005 White Sox had the most impressive postseason run of all time.
Yeah. You know you know how people like type out respect but with a 2 for Derek Jeter?
Yeah, because it's stupid.
Yeah, I recently saw someone replace an S with a 2 in the same way, only they typed out masturbation.
What the hell?
And I'm just like, yeah, that's Derek Jeter. Fans for
Yep.
you.
Was he number 2?
Yes.
Yeah, he was number 2.
It's a very low
And now
number.
he's ruining the Marlins.
Really? Does he like
The Marlins didn't need help.
I
And here
mean,
comes Jeter.
they could have been a good team. I mean, you look at the outfield they had in like 2017, you're like, holy shit.
Oh,
How
yeah,
did this
yeah,
team
yeah.
not succeed?
And Yelich right before he exploded, before breaking.
Their outfield was literally Giancarlo Stanton, Yelich, and Marcelo Ozuna, and they had JT Real Muto behind the plate. Like, they were a good team. They just were run horribly.
That was around the
No
same time
one's-
they had Jose Fernandez putting up the best start to a pitcher's career in a long time.
Yeah. Then he fucking did too much coke and killed himself.
Yeah. The game after his, I mean, that's what happened. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but holy cow.
like the
what a way
first,
to put it.
the first
Yeah.
game after his death with the leadoff home run is still one of the most touching things to ever happen in a baseball game, though.
Yep. Again, Bartolo Colon serving up a meatball, but I respect that.
Oh, that was
time.
Cologne.
Yep.
Speaking of serving up meatballs, he's a bad father.
He is a terrible person.
What a strange way of saying that, but okay.
You know how dads serve meatballs?
I mean,
Oh, you gotta pick up the quest.
oh, sorry. I'm in the kitchen. I'll be right back.
Sorry, we're talking about
Um,
baseball.
But Bartolo Colon looks like a meatball.
He does.
He's just a
Is it-
human sack of meat.
Is he the guy who's nicknamed Big Sexy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Get it? Because he's fat?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So
We
also
have-
he doesn't pay child support for the woman he
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
Well, that's called being an alpha male.
Shut the fuck up.
Fucking Sigma male over here.
Het universum zingt für mich.
I regretted saying that as the words came out.
Yeah, as soon as I heard that, Chris, I was like, why do I know that? I was like, oh, yeah. Overwatch.
Yeah, I haven't played that since the state of California is suing Blizzard.
Yeah, we really
Yeah.
have, and that's
Yeah, yeah,
I ain't gonna be no scab.
yeah. Pretty much.
Well, in fairness, a long-term walkout and boycott is not what has been called for by the employees of Blizzard. At least when I saw it a couple days ago.
They did have like a 1 or 2 day boycott thing, and I was just like, yeah, I'm definitely not going to play now. And then that just killed my mood for the summer games.
Yeah, I definitely think there's kind of a.
how it was for me.
Yeah, I do think there's kind of a thing where it's like, even if I fundamentally understand that like they're not necessarily calling for a full boycott, this is really like I didn't have a lot of interest in Overwatch recently to begin with, and then it's just like this happened.
It is
and
easy
it's
to
like,
make the step away for another stretch here.
Yeah.
yeah, and as this thing has happened, it's just like, yeah, like, yep, any interest I had was kind of killed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't leave because I'm in the training area. Sorry. Here we go.
Tim, how about those Colts?
Don't.
I don't know anything about the Colts. I was just trying to.
Please don't.
I was just trying to
Here's
get
a
that
very
exact
good,
reaction from you.
I hear there's a very good polygamy cult that's getting started up in over in Nevada, so that's interesting.
When
Girl,
isn't
is
there
there?
a cult starting up in Nevada?
Fair point. Also, polygamy cult would be more Utah.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Mormons?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you talking about the state of Utah? Why do we
Yeah.
allow that to happen?
Well, one of those like weird offshoot Mormon cults
Yeah.
that take like Mormons and like, what if we made this weirder and more terrible?
And most people would say, I don't believe that's possible.
You did fairness, Mormons have given up their like polygamy in exchange for like political recognition, so it is not
Yeah.
technically part of their dogma at the current moment. Like officially.
Like, also, like, I don't know, polygamy is fine, whatever. It's like, but also, it's a sect of a religion that is just so extremely misogynist.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the problem is that like their version of polygamy is like super gross.
And unhealthy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Let's
it's-
start a
Sister
healthy
Wangs.
polygamy cult.
yeah, like if a guy wants to get married to multiple women and the women are into it, like sure,
Yeah.
why not?
I
Who
want an
cares?
organic polygamy cult.
Also, easily one of the most racist.
Yeah, the whole we don't allow black people into our religion until the fucking 80s.
1978,
Because
God
they-
changed his mind.
Because
Alright,
we
78.
they're like dirt humans or something awful. Like,
Listen, God is infallible, except he did admit this one oopsie.
After I pretended to find this book under a tree in Utah.
Was it in Utah?
No. But
Because they were originally like New Yorkers, and then they eventually
Yeah.
went to Utah when everyone was just like, "Get your weird polygamy like Christianity away from us."
yeah, please go to the
Protestants.
desert and never come back.
Protestants,
We
we're
hope-
like we're psychos, but not in that way.
Yeah.
we're Orthodox Jews and you're the weird ones.
We don't allow women to wear pants.
Yep. We have that as part of our tenets, and we are the good guys here.
Mhm.
That's like this is Mormonism is just exactly that drill tweet. Me and a bunch of idiots are going to go into a desert and either die or prove a very important point.
Wow, lots of the flippies.
Jesus Christ.
In fact, can someone heal Owen?
This thing is wrecking my shit.
Jesus Christ went
Actually,
to
like-
America after he was resurrected.
Yeah.
Oh, I healed
Oh
myself.
my god. Literally,
Did you see that?
I healed you.
I'll admit I
Oh.
didn't make an effort.
I know. I can tell.
I literally
I was
drank
thinking about
an antidote
Mormons.
and then I fucking died.
I'm on my way.
I used my Dust of Life when you had like 3 bits of health left, and it
Yeah.
didn't do anything.
3 pixels.
I guess to answer that question honestly, I don't know. I honestly think that the Colts are like an extremely good team outside of their quarterback, and the quarterback is the big question. So like, I think they'll probably be fine at least
Hey,
through like the first
As a
regular
Bears
season.
fan,
either
I
way.
can tell you that's literally the only part that matters.
Hmm. Well, hey, Rathian.
Just
I'm
chilling.
gonna
I don't know,
punch
again,
you in
like-
the face.
If they
Yeah.
dragged like Philip Rivers like geriatric corpse like to the playoffs, I think I'm not too worried about it.
And all 9 of his children.
Yeah,
Chicago Bears got Rex Grossman into the Super Bowl.
He
like,
does not
I would
have
take the Super Bowl. Like even if you lose, like that'd be so far beyond expectations. All I really want to see is to get like to the playoffs.
Mitch Trubisky made the playoffs twice.
He was also the Nickelodeon Most Valuable Player of the Game,
Hell yeah, the MVP.
the MVP.
In a game that
Yeah.
he was like, that's not one of he did fine. It's one of his better performances, I guess, but
Yeah, but the Saints fucking took a dump all over the Bears in that game.
yeah, but
He
adults
won
were
it
watching on
ironically.
Nickelodeon, so they had to make jokes.
I know. Man, but seeing that slime shootout every time someone scored a touchdown was really just icing on the cake.
Wait, the Bears
Top 10
won the
football
Super
moments.
Bowl?
It's icing on my cake. In
No,
2006,
they lost to the Colts.
When
Which
was,
is extremely satisfying.
what was on Nickelodeon? I thought it was the
It was
Super
like
Bowl.
there was a playoff game on Nickelodeon.
No, it wasn't even the playoffs.
It was just a
No, it
regular season
was.
game.
Was it the playoffs?
It was technically the playoffs.
Oh, I thought it was just like week 16.
Nope, that was the Bears versus the Saints in the playoffs, and the Bears got absolutely fucking wrecked. They lost like 49-16, I think, or something like that.
Jesus.
It was bad.
MVP.
And Mitch Trubisky won Nickelodeon Most Valuable Player of the Year, or of the game, ironically.
Because people who watch sports are bad people.
But also, I can't believe they expected children to watch the football game on Nickelodeon. Like,
And then okay, now text your vote.
mm-hmm.
You know kids like phones, right? What do kids
Yeah.
like? Is it phones?
Yes. Children like phones and not slime, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, sleep.
Sleep.
I'm white asleep.
Craig Krim. I'm going to cry.
Craig Crimb? What?
Craig Crimb.
I can't
Did he
say
just give
his
up a
name.
homer?
Well, I thought he did, but now everyone's standing still.
Oh, that's bad news.
Oh, ground rule double.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Still fucking hate
I love
this
that
bird motherfucker.
He just got the White Sox curse immediately.
I saw it coming a mile away. I said I hate this
Yeah.
motherfucker and he's gonna be bad.
Mm-hmm. And then he rubbed off on Liam Hendricks.
Yeah.
Granted, he's never pitched well against the Yankees. So as long as the Yankees don't make the playoffs, they should be good.
Also, Aaron Judge has never swung and missed against a White Sox pitcher in his life, apparently.
Yeah. That's going to be
Sorry
the
for
Tim.
turning this into Sports Hour, Tim.
You know, it happens.
I'm here, so that's generally how it works. I was going to say though,
game, Tim?
What about porn?
Porn?
I did not see
Unfortunately,
the porn.
porn.
game.
Porn?
I did hear it was good though.
Yeah, the White Sox and the Yankees played cornball,
Cornhole?
and it was good. Cornball.
Don't
They hit
Wish.
balls into corn.
I think he
That's
just got
it.
hurt out of his paralysis immediately.
porn
Then he
ball?
got caught.
Is the Rathian's head missing?
No,
that's
that's
its tail. Okay. I was
God,
like,
that would be a
whoa.
cool fucking monster.
yeah. They need to make that.
Yeah, like fucking Hydra.
Be some like Sekiro shit.
Get up on the Rathian's back.
They should make a Hydra monster.
Yeah, that would be
That's
really cool.
Nikarkos.
Yeah, Nikarkos is the closest they get, I guess. But that's actually a secret octopus instead.
It's my
To be
favorite kind
fair-
of octopus.
Which, to be fair, is a very cool bit.
secret octopus necromancer.
Mhm.
I guess that's just a mind flayer.
Sort of. But they're not
Yes.
secret. Mind flayers aren't secret necessarily. Like, you can tell they're octopi.
I mean, they're secret in that they're generally just like chill in the Underdark, right? Like, people aren't just hanging out with mind flayers.
But you do know that a mind flayer is a weird tentacle guy
I mean,
Right
I know that.
the moment you see one. You know?
Maybe you.
I love the Volvodon helmet.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Very cool.
I'll wear helmets in this game.
It looks like it reminds me of the Kitsune, or no, it's not Kitsune. What is the Shit, what is the yellow fox in Majora's Mask called?
Oh
Oh shit, it's something very close to that.
yeah,
Yes.
it's got a K in it.
Damn it, I can't remember. I keep wanting to say cafe, but that's the guy.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
Majora's Masks.
Keaton mask.
Keaton Mask. Okay, the Michael Keaton mask.
That's him.
That was one of the weirder entries. That one was actually only on the Happy Mask Salesman's backpack. It was kind of like a little Easter egg.
Yeah, he was right next to Mario.
Yeah, right next to Mario.
Okay. Before we go on another hunt, I need to let Jules out before she pees everywhere. So
Get a case
I'll
of
be
squirt.
right back.
All right.
Cruising USA.
It's too early. You're 25 hours too early.
Hey guys, good news. I added a new emoji.
You did? Did we not know about it?
I did it as we were speaking.
Okay, don't even post it. I'm just gonna look through.
Okay.
Ah, I see. Here it is. It's a good one.
I invented that.
Oh, it's a Keaton.
Keaton. Actually, I'm gonna make it Michael colon.
Unfortunately, I'm unable to use the waggy furret gif because I'm not a super member, so I can't use anything that moves.
It's true. I told you to get 3 months free, like I did. It's the only reason I have this for another month, and then it's gone for
Sounds
me
right.
too. I really like the I Want to Die one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Also, I think I'm the only one who loves that as much as I do.
It bothers me that it's not square.
Oh, see, I like it more because it isn't. The fact that it's just like, it's like letterboxed.
This thing.
That cat is actually a pretty good. It's a very good representation of a feline, like in media.
Does it make puns?
It makes many, many puns.
That one might be my favorite.
The blurry Tim?
You mean the famous Tim?
This one.
Holy crap, she just gave me 45 Dango tickets. Why?
So many tickets for the Dangos.
That's a lot. That's like. I use like one every 15 hunts, maybe. Oh my god, yeah, I just went from 65 tickets to 108 tickets.
Damn.
It's,
I'm never going to use that many.
Let me.
Too many tickets.
Too many tickets. Too many tickets. That fits the cadence a little bit better.
Yeah.
Tell me, Smithy, how am I doing on that Rathian sword?
How am I
Oh, yeah,
doing?
you should put it in your wish list as well.
Oh, okay. All right, so I need 2 more Rathian scales, 1 more webbing, and 1 more spike.
Okay.
And I apologize. Can you remind me how to put that on my wish list?
Press Y, and there should be an option for it.
Wants
Yes,
to
there we
know.
go.
And then you should also check if you can upgrade your armor.
Okay. Upgrade armor. How many armor spheres do I have?
Oh, I think tomorrow is the next episode of Marvel's What If.
I have
Okay.
no idea what that
Is the
is.
first one good?
It was all right. It's animated.
It is animated.
Tim, it's a comic that basically was just like, what if these characters did this thing instead of, the other thing? Or, what if
It's just
Steve
like
Rogers never got his superpowers?
it's just official fanfic. Like
Yeah, basically.
the first episode was what if what's her face, the British woman from Captain America, got the super serum instead.
Oh, yeah.
And then Howard Stark makes Steve Rogers Iron Man.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's tiny Steve Rogers.
Yeah, he's tiny Steve Rogers still. Peggy gets, like, single-handedly grabs the Tesseract, and Howard Stark uses it to fuel a mech.
It's a tiny Steve Rogers.
Look at him. You can pick him up, put him in your
Steve
pocket.
Rogers has never been smaller.
And for only $19.99, you
Little
can
boy
own
can
this
fit into
tiny
your
man.
pocket. You want a pocket-sized Steve Rogers?
When did while supplies last?
Were you able to upgrade it all?
I upgraded my armor last time, so I'm out of armor spheres.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you
Classic.
did.
Yeah, I thought I could up it some more, and I cannot. So
Yeah, make sure to reset your subquests so you get some more armor spheres.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. So gathering, I need to do some more gathering shit. I'll do endemic life, and I'll kill some monsters. Cool.
And then we can do a Rathian again.
Sweet. I'll let you guys pick it because I don't know what one that is.
It's the kind of like
Rathian
looking one. Yeah.
Gotta type
This
something in
is the
chat.
second time it's done this. It's like creating, and it just takes forever and then times out.
I'm gonna type something in the chat in Discord. Can you guys tell me if it's anything?
I see Donch Eadle.
Donch Eadle,
Donch Eadle.
and he's
Yeah,
coming.
I think there's something there.
Okay,
I think it needs some more shopping, but there's something there, yeah.
Is it
Donch
LG? Is it LG Rhythm from Space Jam: A New Legacy?
No, it's actually Joaquin Phoenix's The Joker from Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Oh my god, that
Yes.
just reminded me of a YouTube video about Space Jam that I need to send you guys that my friend showed me.
I did not realize that they had fucking Pennywise from It and like just other Warner Bros. Properties in the background the whole time.
Yeah, they just go to Casablanca? The movie?
Yeah. And also they make a Matrix reference, which I'm like, is this 2000? Like what? Who does that anymore?
Yeah.
I was blown
No,
away.
Matrix is timeless.
I guess so. Got to get the old grandma from fucking Sylvester and Tweety to do the Neo kick, I guess.
Yeah, Chris, did you listen to the Mabim Bam where they just railed about it for a while?
I did, but I only barely remember it.
That is like the extent of my knowledge of the movie.
Oh yeah, they talk about all of the other properties Warner threw in, and
Yeah.
the people who are just at the basketball game inexplicably.
Yeah, like the
Baltimore.
fucking yeah, and the main characters group from A Clockwork Orange. Like, no child watching that is going to understand that reference.
Yeah, I think there were quite a few things that like were specifically like rated R properties that they own, I think.
Yeah, I was watching the Honest trailer for it, and
You gotta pick up the quest, by the way.
oh shit, sorry.
Half an hour long. Watch it at some point.
Oh. Uh-oh, Super Eye Patch Wolf.
Are you familiar?
He's the guy that said Akira is the music in Akira is Japanese.
God damn it.
So he's a farce.
He did apologize for it though.
This video's funny. Okay, so he's better than the guy we have YouTube beef with.
Yes. Very
You
much.
have YouTube beef with. Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, we censor
Okay.
his name.
or, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chris. You're gonna have to bleep that
Oh
out.
yeah, I'll believe that. No free advertising on this, right?
No. I love that Tim even censors it when we talk about it in Messenger.
Um,
I'm sure
No,
the
but I
algorithm
remember-
is picking it up.
I remember I left a comment on that Super Eye Patch Wolf video about how it's very much not Japanese at all. And later I like went and he had changed the description to say like, so I've been told, because he must have just gotten a lot of comments like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I've been told the music is not Japanese, but Indonesian, and Japan did a lot of awful shit in Indonesia, so I very much apologize for making that mistake. And I'm like, okay, that seems genuine.
Yeah, he's a respectable human.
And was that just
Louis Robert.
I know, right? Was that just like a small part of the video, so it's not like taking down and issuing a distraction is really like worth it if it's like just like
yeah.
a throwaway mention?
It was definitely something like, and the music, which is very Japanese, it's a mixture of Japanese, like traditional and techno or something. He said, I don't know. It was nonsense. of course.
Everyone loves to think
Yeah.
it's traditional Japanese.
This gamelan.
Wow, this is this
I
sounds
really wish
unfamiliar
he
to me.
re-uploaded the video and it was just like, it's really just a cool mix of traditional Indonesian music.
Yeah.
I like just Western people whenever they hear anything that isn't our tonality, they're like, "Oh, it must be traditional and Eastern."
Mm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Tim, an idea
Yes?
for your very like well-researched and put together YouTube videos about music theory and specifically in Japan.
Okay.
You just analyze a K-pop music video and call it traditional Korean.
Oh god.
This traditional Japanese folk song. It's like fucking Psy. BTS.
No one is gonna get that. You will be canceled.
Yeah, pretty much.
Especially
guys,
if it involves
yeah,
K-pop.
See, I left a comment on a Super Eye Patch Wolf video one time. You don't understand.
And then there's
You don't
this.
understand, it's a
Have you heard of
joke.
this guy and Joe Hisaishi?
You're gonna have to bleep it again.
This is the Joe Hisaishi guy.
Correct.
But what if he is just a human that is facing not frontwards?
I mean, this is also possible. What if he is a film about wine or something?
Sorry.
The very famous film with Paul Giamatti about wine that is named Sideways.
Have I seen anything
No.
with Paul Giamatti in it?
I couldn't tell you.
Big fat liar.
I never saw Big Fat Liar
What
with
a poll.
Frankie Muniz.
Yes. And
What a
Amanda
poll for
Bynes.
Paul- What a poll for esteemed character actor Paul Giamatti.
Or Rock of Ages, the horrible musical movie.
I've seen either. No, I don't think I've seen anything with Paul Giamatti either.
You know what? I probably saw most of Big Fat Liar when it was like on Disney Channel at some point as a kid.
A variety of Christmas films with Paul Giamatti. What's the one? There's one where he's like, oh, it's like Frank Claus.
Yeah,
Vince
something like
Vaughn
that.
plays Santa's brother, Frank,
Oh,
and Santa is
yeah.
played by Paul Giamatti.
I think I have seen that.
I am greatly enjoying the fact that the only Paul Giamatti films I remember are the really bad ones.
Like, I remember him most from like Cinderella Man, I think.
Oh God, I forgot he was in that.
And I obviously know that he is in Sideways, though I have not seen it. I think he's Academy Award nominated, and I don't know for what.
I know, that's the worst part. The fact that Big Fat Liar is the first movie that came to my brain.
Where they, like, blew him up for some reason.
Yeah, they fucking dunked him in blue paint.
Sorry, they do not explode Paul Giamatti in that film.
He blew himself.
I should reiterate.
Frankie Muniz blows?
Paul Giamatti?
He blues Paul Giamatti.
He blues him. Just like David Cross in Arrested Development.
Correct. And blew you up, paint you down.
Shit.
I just wish I could get up here.
Okay, I'm going to name two actors, and they're both well-known names in Hollywood, and I want you to tell me which one is more just a guy. Is it Vince Vaughn or is it Adam Sandler?
What do you mean? We're asking. Can you define what you mean by a guy, or is this just left up to
like
personal choice?
the biggest name in Hollywood, who's he's just a guy.
I would say.
I think Vince Vaughn.
I would say Vince Vaughn because anyone still has respect for him.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, they don't. But like Adam Sandler was like massively popular for a while.
Vince Vaughn
and
has
then
been
he
in,
made
like,
Jack
a lot
and
of
Jill.
films people like. Why do we say Vince Vaughn is just as unlikable as Adam Sandler?
In fairness, he makes a lot of those same kind of films.
I think like outside of their films, I feel like he has like the persona of just being a fucking dick.
Yeah, like and there's definitely that issue.
Yeah, like as a person, and like Adam Sandler just does like maybe he is, but
what have you seen Vince Vaughn in where he was just like a dick to everyone?
Just any time he is like shown at Chicago sports games.
Oh, because you are a hockey person. That's the only reason you say.
No, I think he's kind of known for being sort of a dick.
He's
outside
also
of it.
he has occupied the space that Bill Murray has left as he has gotten older.
Really?
And he's
Vince
also known, I think, for being pretty
Bill
conservative.
Is Vince Vaughn a Cubs fan?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, I just think that like the issue is that Adam Sandler is way too like well known to be just a guy.
That's probably fair.
Yeah,
like Vince Vaughn, like has never reached like Adam Sandler's level of like cultural ubiquity.
Vince Vaughn didn't make Dunkachino, so we don't have to worry about that.
Sorry, what's Dunkachino? Did Vince Vaughn make Uncut Gems,
you
which
never
people
heard
think is good?
Dunkachino? Wait, Chris, have you really not heard of Dunkachino?
I have not.
I've also heard of Dunkachino.
Do you remember the seminal cinematic masterpiece, Jack and Jill?
Yes.
There is a scene in that where Adam Sandler, who is apparently playing a like marketing executive, gets Al Pacino to do a commercial for Dunkin' Donuts. And he comes, it's literally the commercial is he walks into a Dunkin' Donuts and they're like, Al Pacino? And he's like, no, it's Dunk. And they're like, Dunkachino? And then he does this whole dance number and it's awful. And everyone loves it, ironically.
Oh, I have never heard of this.
Yeah, I mean,